Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Ask the Wizard, streaming live almost daily. The eternal battle between need and desire. This is probably one of the biggest challenges and the reasons that your manifesting is either working or not working. Starting a 5-minute timer, where's my mouse? Now, get comfortable, see you. Hey guys, how are you doing? Let me turn this down and turn this down. Ask the Wizard, streaming live almost daily. What day is it? March the 8th. Here in Alberta, Canada, it is now, well, minus 16. I think minus 23 is the wind chill, the Celsius. Another way to say that is it's damn cold. Okay, Mr. Flipchart, is he here? There we are. Mr. Flipchart is alive and well. Look at him. All right. The eternal battle. Yep, that's pretty much what it is. We could kind of flower it up, but I tell you, maybe battle is too strong a word, although not all the time. Often you will hear it referred to as I guess the first one I heard it from was Wayne Dyer. It was actually the first training program, I guess you would say, audio training program. I don't even know how old it was, on manifesting. And one of the sections was detaching from the results is often how you'll need it, or how you'll hear it portrayed or communicated. I really like the difference between need and desire. So let's bring in Mr. Flipchart here. This might be a little bit more Flipchart teaching. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. So need and desire. Need, my definition, is, I'm going to say removing, no, avoiding, there's the word I want. I can't spell, you guys know that. Let's try this again. A-V, that's right. Okay. Hold on. Avoiding pain. Desire is introducing pleasure. Now, if this is the only thing you take away from this, it'll be time well spent. Your desire, whatever it is, this is a really important question to ask yourself. So this manifestation desire that I have, the sort of the motivation or the foundation beneath it that it's coming from, right? Is it avoiding pain or discomfort? I like to keep things really simple. Is it avoiding something you don't want? Is it avoiding pain? So avoiding, right? Or is it introducing pleasure? All right. So now see the difference, just even with that. Okay. So when it's need, it's avoiding pain. And so it's actually pushing, right? We're actually trying to push something away. And as we know, we never eliminate when we're manifesting. We actually displace or replace. I'll get to that in a second. So if the foundation for your desire comes from a place of avoiding or pushing away, we're fighting the very nature of the creative flow. Give you an example. This is a pen, gravity, right? This pen wants to align with the quote unquote law of gravity. It wants to fall, right? Now, I'm actually resisting the law of gravity. Now, this isn't very heavy, so I can hold it for a long time. But if you had like a 20-pound weight and you're holding it, so you're trying to resist that. So you're actually fighting against the nature of nature, which is for this pen to fall, right? And so you're introducing tension, and it just doesn't work. Right? Now, sooner or later, you're going to tire out and let go and the pen will fall. But it's crazy how long we can sometimes hold on to that pen, which very effectively puts us at direct odds with the creative flow. Because the creative flow does not push away, it only introduces, right? It doesn't eliminate, it only creates. Now, part of that creative process often involves an eliminating of those things that we don't need anymore, those things that are sort of stopping that natural progression from happening. But that's not our job. Our job isn't to eliminate. Our job is to introduce, right? We're always introducing what we want, not eliminating what we don't. So fitting in with this, we're always introducing what we, here, I'm going to change colors. We're always introducing what we want, right? We're not trying to eliminate this, right? And that's probably one of the, if you just think of that, right? So then what do you do? So if you find yourself here, which is often the case, what do you do? Well, again, awareness and understanding is so empowering, because now that you know that, right, you can start to adjust some things, and you can start to focus on, okay, what is it about what I'm trying to introduce to get rid of what? So my focus is on eliminating the pain. So how about if we work at putting our focus more on introducing how is this going to feel now that this thing I've desired is already here. So we change our focus from getting rid of the pain. We change it to how good it's going to feel now that the desire is already here. Now, by doing that, first of all, we're not focusing on what we don't want, which of course we know whatever you focus on gets bigger. And the second thing is, by focusing on what we want to introduce, now we're more into, where am I at? We're more into this, right? Rather than this. So where does the creative flow fit in this picture? Law of attraction, pick your label, that fits right here. See, the creative flow isn't here. So if we're over here and the creative flow is here, so you can see how that's not working, right? We're introducing, again, discomfort, we're introducing tension. It just doesn't work. And it's amazing how long we can kind of hold on to that and get stuck. Even though the creative flow is trying, again, gravity is trying. It's amazing how long we can resist that. Another definition of need versus desire. I'm going to try this. Let's go back to here. Let's see if this will work. Boy, it's been a while since I got fancy with this. Is it this one? Oh, it is. Okay, new screen. Let's change color again. So this is what the formula for need looks like. So if I don't get what I need to get, right? So if I don't get what I need to get, then that means pain, right? So the formula is here I am, and here's this pain that I'm trying to avoid or get through. And so we're going to, this is what I need, right? And so I'm trying to avoid this pain by getting what I need. But the end result of this equation is, if I don't, it's that. So here I am. I should have been red, but you know what I mean. And I'm trying to avoid this. So I'm trying to kind of do an end run around this to get what I need. But I also know that if I don't get what I need, guess what? I'm back to here again. So you see again how that introduces tension in the system, how we're focusing on pain rather than pleasure, right? Okay, so let's go to desire. I'm going to build another one because I'm just kind of doing rocking and rolling here. Flip chart's working. Here you are. Here's a desire. Okay. Now remember, with this one, we were trying to do that end run around it, right? With this one, we actually want to do this, don't we? Right? So in a way, there's nothing here now. Because we're not trying to avoid, hey, Jesse, how you doing, buddy? We're not trying to avoid anything. What we're doing is, I would like this. So you see how simple that is? How different that is? So in a way, there is now nothing. So in this one here, I could have changed this up a little bit. I could have said, if I don't get this, it equates to pain, right? In this case, there isn't anything after here. Isn't that interesting? So with the desire is, I would really like this cup of coffee. I'd really like a cup of coffee. If I don't get a cup of coffee, I mean, okay, it would have been nice to have a cup of coffee, but there's nothing after the equal sign in this case. There's no pain or discomfort or ick involved. There's just, I would like coffee. All right, so you see the difference there? This one here is, oh my God, there's pain that I need to try and avoid. And if I don't get what I need, I'm back here again. Boy, I bet that popped back here again. Where this one, there isn't anything after the equal sign. I'm going to close with a very real world example. You're on a road trip and you're driving and you just saw the sign that says next restroom 100 kilometers or whatever, 60 miles, right? Now, about 10 miles after you saw this sign, you realize what you should have done. We've all experienced this. You realize what you should have done when you saw the sign. And you know that you've got, what's my math? You know you've got another, 50 miles, 90 kilometers, whatever, until you get the next restroom. So, welcome to need. We've all experienced this. Now, is that fun? Not at all. Like, I need to get to a bathroom now. That's need, right? And if I don't, something bad's going to happen, right? Here's desire, and I use this example. Desire is, geez, I'd like a Starbucks. I'd like a Starbucks coffee. That would be really good. Like Starbucks coffee. Oh man, I love the Starbucks coffee. Now, see the difference? The first one was focused on pain. Oh God, gotta pee, gotta pee, gotta pee, gotta pee. Oh God, oh God, God. Where is it? Where are we focused on? We're focused on, right? Where are we focused on with the Starbucks, which is desire? Starbucks is good. Ooh, I like Starbucks. Tastes good, or whatever, right? Tastes good. Now, if I don't get a Starbucks, well, okay. I'd really like a Starbucks, but if I don't get a Starbucks, well, see, nothing after the equal sign, right? Okay, I'll just kind of hang on to that desire, and Starbucks will show up somewhere, and that'll be cool. Or I'll have a, just a normal coffee or something like that. But you see how the whole context of that conversation is so different, and that's a perfect way to understand the difference between need and desire. Now, as with all this stuff, it's so easy to say, and it's so easy to draw the pictures and all that kind of stuff, which is why my title of The Eternal Battle Between Need and Desire, maybe it's not the right one, but it's sure as heck not the wrong one. That's why it is so important to understand, because we're always adjusting. We're always maybe recalculating. We're always fine-tuning our journey in every way. Right? It's never static. It's always growing. It's always evolving. It's always changing. We're always kind of correcting things as we go. Sometimes we hit the ditch. Okay, we get back out. Sometimes a little adjustment. That's okay. But of course, the key thing is to just keep moving. All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Share. We're all in this together. See you on the web.